It is day number 2 of the legislative session here in Georgia. Lawmakers already introduced at least 8 bills relating to guns or school safety. And it comes in the wake of that mass shooting at Apalachee High School last fall. Just a tragedy for that area and the entire state. 11 Live's Doug Richards joining us live now from the Capitol. Doug, we're talking 8 bills in one day. Is this a lot compared to all of the legislation that's set to be introduced during this session?
Yeah, it represented about 25% of the lawmakers' output on day one of the session, indicating that that situation in Apalachee is still very much top of mind here at the Capitol. Gun bills spend most of their time during legislative sessions getting ignored by the Second Amendment backing Republican leadership. In light of the mass shooting at Apalachee High School in Barrow County last fall, this year could be different. A range of bills dropped on the session's first day. One requires a waiting period to purchase a firearm. Another requires a background check. 2 require or encourage the safe storage of firearms, which backers say could have prevented the tragedy at Apalachee.
The shooter in that case was 14 years old. I think it's very logical and prudent to ask, how could a 14-year-old get access to that gun? And what can we do to prevent this from happening in the future?
Michelle Au introduced House Bills 1, 2, 3, and 4, all relating to guns. Other Democrats introduced bills creating a behavioral health program for schools, creating early intervention programs for at-risk children. One creates a school-linked behavioral health program. Shortly after Democrats dropped those bills, Republican Governor Brian Kemp announced what sounded like parallel measures.
We will also be looking into how we can best improve the student-to-school psychologist ratio and provide funding for crisis counseling training.
But Kemp would not answer a question about requiring gun lockboxes in homes with children.
To leave off the one very obvious piece, which is how can we prevent kids, minors, from getting unsupervised access to guns in the first place? This has to be part of the conversation, right? Leaving it out is a really notable omission.
So, Doug, here's a question for you. Do we think the two parties can work together at all on this? So many people really want to see something done here.
Well, the two parties did work together a little bit over the summer when they were holding study committee hearings on lockboxes for guns. And the Democrats seem to understand that the Republicans aren't going to go too far on gun measures, so they're trying to find common ground, yes.
Something that we will certainly see. Doug Richards live for us. Thank you so much.